What's up, everybody? Welcome to Cat and Beats, and welcome to the 5th installment already. In this video, I am going to the past me is going to be going over layering the kick drum because we needed a little bit more top end. The mix is quite bass heavy, and let's see. We're also going to be opening up the harmonics group, and you will see me literally turn pale from the sheer amount of tracks that are going on. Needless to say, the track came out pretty good. Let's have a quick A-B. First, we're going to listen to the original, and then after that, the finished version, and then after that, I'll start the video. All right, so original sounds like this. After. All right. Take care. I'll see you in the next one, and have a lovely Thursday. All right, let's get started again. My name is Guido from Cat and Beats. We are currently gonna go, before we do the harmonics, we're gonna go back into the drums, and we're just gonna do a little bit of cleaning up, and then after that, in a few days, we'll go to the next session, harmonics. But for now, the drums. I want to respect the artist that made this, and the artist that made this chose this kick drum for a reason. And I chose this kick drum for a reason as well. I wanted low end, and now we have low end, you know? Let me just turn down the respace a little bit. And what I want to do now is, I noticed that in the replacement kick that I put in, there's no top end. So then I was thinking, what we can do is we can take the kick drum of the first kick drum, and we can put it into the drum rack and play it at the same time. But my drum rack currently has some volume automation to make the thing happen. So I don't want to copy this volume automation to another part. So what instead I'm going to do is make a instrument group, and then it will have the automatic automation. So for that, what we're going to do is press Command G. You'll get it in a second. We made an instrument rack now, and on this instrument rack, we have the drum rack with the, rename it, heavy kick. We're going to now duplicate this, and we're going to call this the org kick, which we're going to cut. So the same thing we did for the sub and the top part, we're going to do the same thing here. We're now going to take that original kick drum that he had, or they had, whatever, and let me just zoom in a little bit. When you get the little hand, you're just going to place it in the original kick drum's place. So, in the heavy kick drum's place, and you drop, drag, drop, and boom, we have the heavy ass hanky-panky kick drum. Why do we have so many chains? Okay, here we go. And now, if I play, we have both. Now, if you want to layer kick drums, I always suggest we get an EQ. Turn this EQ off. We get an EQ, and we drop that into the hanky-panky kick drum here. Boop, right there. We're going to EQ away the bottom end, because I really like a fat bottom end and not a distorted bottom end. So I'll take a 12 dB per octave thing and just move it that way, and then ever so slightly mix it in. That's dope. Instead of, now we have without the original kick drum. It's too muffled. It's too much my taste. With it, a mix of both, right? Nice. I can live with that. Now let's see how that goes into the mix, and then we're going to, with the bass drum, now that we have that, we can mix the kick drum a little bit there as well and see if we get a good sound out of this. Okay, this room goes really low, and I have speakers that go ridiculously low, and I like low end so much. But I'm going to see if I can cut away some low and see if I can get away with it without pissing myself off. Also, when you cut with the EQ8, you kind of get a little bit of a weird like thing happen. So be careful with this. Sometimes it's better to use a 12 dB per octave instead of a 48 dB per octave. Okay, great. A little trick to make your kick drum even heavier, if it's needed, is to give it a bump and then a cut at the same time. So let's just see if that's going to help. I like it way more without any EQing on it, so I kind of already expected that. I'm just going to leave that cut there. I'm going to put it 12 dB per octave, and yeah, man. That's a nice kick drum. I really, really enjoy that kick drum. So, cool. I've replaced the kick. It doesn't sound too far off from the original, and at the same time, it sounds nice and fat. So, let's open up, there's a couple of things. Let's open up this Fairchild 670. Should we do that now? No. Let's open up the harmonics, because this is too short of a video. Let's just open this up, see what's going on inside of it. Just turn off the return tracks for a second. And you can see we have quite a lot to go through. We have we should organize this. So the way I like organizing this is to listen to it first and then to see what is playing the biggest role in this harmonics group. And then let me just get everything right color. And then once I have a good grasp of what is actually going on, because we have pads as well. Well, man, we have a lot of stuff going on. God. Let me just see if everything's in use. Okay, everything is in use. Oh my god. Okay, SWAT. Jesus. Look at this. How many tracks is that just for the... Okay, 1, 2, 3... Wow. That's a way to scroll away. We didn't even cover... Okay. I'm getting a little bit scared right now, because this is quite a lot of stuff to do. Oh my god. So let's have a listen to the harmonics group, see what is the most important, put that at the top, work our way down, and slowly turn things on and off to get there. And then we're going to do some harmonic compression as well. Let's just have a listen. Okay, let's listen to that with the secret little mid button. Let's listen to that in mono. Let's listen to that in context with everything else. Let's listen to that with the low and the highs. Let's listen to that with the side. Let's listen to just the side. So there's still some low end information here. And that's coming from the harmonics group. And somehow I still have low end information coming from the respace. It's quite incredible. How is that even possible? Like I'm saying, yeah, we're gonna take it away, and then there we go. Oh my god. Okay, fine. Sorry, I have to like fix that later on. Like, I already kind of like the way the harmonics sound. The only problem I'm really having is that it's a bit out of balance, mid-side wise and also volume wise. So we're gonna be fixing that in the next one, and it's gonna be a hell of a series because there's a lot going on. So for now, I'll just leave you guys with that, how to layer kicks, and yeah, man, my brain is gonna hurt after this one. Much love. Sorry for it not being that informative. If you want to keep up to date with the informative videos, make sure to click the little notification bell, leave a like if you can. Comments would also help, and make sure to watch the whole series because it's eventually it's gonna be good. I gotta hang up. Bye.